Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectation. Great chance! Off the post! Koundé clears. Shot could be on. Some really good ball movement. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Is there any support? He might not need it. Now it's Vieri. Now what about a counter-attack? Floated through. And he's onside. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Serginho. Can he get it through? No, it's come to nothing. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Mbappe! Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he was quick to react. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a smartly directed ball. It's a good spell of possession, this. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. Played back in. Pass is just off target. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
The ball has bounced loose now. And we have our very first corner. Royce plays it short. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. Mbappe tries making a foray down the right. Mbappe. Sao Paulo looking to pass their way through. Del Piero. Lobbed in behind. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Vieri. And the counter is on. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that is one way to stop him. Iniesta has been caught there, it's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Now, can they get him away? That's been cut out, well played. Oh, good-looking ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe! Serginho.
Sao Paulo have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Can he finish? There it is! Vieira gets across to intercept that. Mbappe. Batistuta. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Neymar is behind this one. And a real chance to break the deadlock. Turns and goes. And Batistuta! Oh, it's hit the post! Goal! Sao Paulo! Sao Paulo have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's good running with the ball. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Aimed beyond the defence. Very nicely done. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Mbappe. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Neymar. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. Neymar. Oh, that's a shot, surely! And he scores! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Neymar. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's Neymar. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. Conte. Batistuta concedes a free kick for that. Tries to play it through. Rijkaard. And this is Royce. There's the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Royce goes short. Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it into space. And that could set him on his way. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Koundé thinks about the shot. He's having a shot!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Del Piero! Oh, it's come loose. And that has put paid to that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Played into space. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Del Piero. That's beautifully weighted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Robertson.
That's good play from him.
No, there's no going past him this time.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 22. Camisa 7. Neymar.
And it's Snyder.
Camisa 21. Deixando o campo.
Hangs one in. Defending of the desperate variety.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Now it's Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? That's a nicely shaped... And Batistuta! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Sao Paulo are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And he's in on goal. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Snyder! Oh, it rattles the bar. Scholes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fernando Torres. Looking to play him in. Bellingham just eases him off the ball. Koundé. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Batistuta, and he's got the beating of his man. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Driving on and making good progress. He's being urged to shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone, the excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Scholes. Cannavaro getting this one clear. That's very neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Serginho with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's Vieri! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip. Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Serginho, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Scholes. It's a searching pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Robertson goes on a charge down the left. Serginho gets a foot in here. Serginho. No goals as yet. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Can he get on the end of this? Batistuta gets flagged offside. Baresi. Serginho. Looking to play him in. Hazard in acres of space out wide. He's on it, can he get away? They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping! Conte. So, what can they make of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Vieira. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he cuts out the supply, and they can counter here. Driving on and making good progress. And it's Serginho. Sao Paulo have reclaimed it. He's got full. Goal! Sao Paulo! And Sao Paulo score first. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Bellingham. Serginho. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? It's loose now, and it's come back out to him. He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Vieri. Vieri looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Robertson.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's nice. Thuram does really well there, he is strong. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's found a way through. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now that's a lovely exchange. Steaming on goalwards. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Senhoras e senhores, os souvenirs da partida de hoje já estão à venda no saguão do estádio.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's picked his way through. Good challenge, excellent challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pass somewhat off target. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. And again! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar goes short. Shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. Header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. Now it's Batistuta. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Hazard. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Now it's Vieri. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. He's in a good position here. Here's found Del Piero! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Bastoni.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, played right into his path. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Thuram, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And this is Neymar. Bellingham. Oh, good take in a good area. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, good-looking ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Strong running down that left flank. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Neymar goes steaming forward. And smartly reclaimed. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he plays one through. Thuram with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substituição em campo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 15.
Del Piero.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 22.
Del Piero with the cross.
Camisa 11.
Cleared
Camisa
away.
14. Substituição em andamento.
Azar. Now it's Iniesta. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Iniesta. Oh, look at the space here. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The chance to pull further clear. That is some save from Khan. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
And this is Iniesta. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Khan, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goalkeeping homework.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Iniesta goes sliding in. And here's Del Piero. And that has put paid to that. Iniesta. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Azar. It is a corner, good chance.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
So much, shot a goal! Keeper's got his work done.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Schneider plays it short. Brilliantly cut out. Royce. Kante does well to stand firm and defend it. He has a look out and he shoots! He can get that clear. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Goes for a shot! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Sao Paulo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Neymar. And it's Serginho. Now it's Hazard. Oh, easy pickings there. That's a little off target. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Floated through. And that has been cleared. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Spread neatly. And the finish! So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Neymar! Neymar plays it short. The ball goes, big header! He has done it! Sao Paulo are back on level terms. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Sao Paulo grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect.
Ah, he's given it away. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Batistuta. Driving on and making good progress. Look at the space here. That's good play. And he's managed to get free. Hazard, he's got full. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Robertson cuts it out. Iniesta. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Neymar. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And the counter is on. Now it's Scholes. Iniesta does well to get it back. And he's had it nicked away. Iniesta really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's cut it out. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Vieri. Now it's Vieri. Vieira. Oh, this looks sharp. Hazard. Driving. Hazard! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Neymar goes short. That has ended up in no man's land. Probing pass. Thuram cuts out the pass. Sao Paulo finding their passes. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So once again, we're underway. Koundé. Baresi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Serginho. Conte. And they've got a throw. Couldn't squeeze it through. Scholes. That is Conte. Aims beyond the defence. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, this is a great... Tries a shot! They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was...
Shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Sao Paulo really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Vieira, the man we've all come to watch. Neymar. Sao Paulo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that has left him in a heap.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substituição em campo.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
7, Neymar. Camisa 21. Camisa 5. Camisa 3.
Koundé,
Deixando o campo para a entrada
Isco,
de camisa
Koundé.
11. Camisa 22.
All right, looks a good ball through.
Camisa 4.
Can he finish? It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He has found the way through. Pinged towards the front line.
Sao Paulo clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Batistuta. Oh, that's a chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
So, third corner of the game. Neymar with the short one. Sao Paulo get their fourth corner. They've played it short. It's run loose here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's nice. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And this is Batistuta. And now they can spring out of defence. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, there's a probing ball. Maradona. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Royce. Searching pass he's played there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Messi. No, that was never going to make it. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. He's found the way through, and a chance! And he can clear it away. And he's really put himself on the line here. All hands on deck for this one. And it's been taken short. Del Piero. Skillfully cut out. And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin.